Some prisons have bars, some prisons have walls, and some live under the skin. Deep in the desert, past the highways that lead to nowhere, there is a place where the forgotten are kept. A place where the guards never sleep. A place where something worse than death waits for those who try to escape. For Ray, that place had been his whole world, for as long as he could remember. And now, he was about to find out why. Ray didn't know how long he'd been inside. The days blurred together. The sun rose, the sun set, the walls never changed. There were no clocks, no windows, only the cages, only the screams, and the guards, the ones in white coats, the ones with empty eyes, watching, always watching. Ray had learned not to ask questions, because when you asked questions, you disappeared, like Jimmy, like Cruz, like the others whose names faded like whispers in the night. But Ray was different, because Ray had a plan, and he was about to find out that the truth was worse than anything he had imagined. It was now or never. Ray had spent months watching, waiting, the shift changes, the weak spots, the places where the guards weren't looking. And tonight was his chance. He moved fast, silent, precise, a shadow slipping through the cracks. One hallway, then another, then the door, a steel door, locked. But Ray had stolen a key. His hands were shaking as he fit it into the slot, turned, click, and for the first time in his life, the door opened. Beyond it, the desert stretched out, endless and empty, bathed in moonlight. He had made it. He had won. Then, a voice, low, ancient, hungry. Did you think it would be that easy? The ground trembled beneath him, and the thing in the dark opened its eyes. Ray never saw what it was, not at first, but he felt it. A presence, too big, too wrong. A weight in the air that made his bones vibrate. Then, the sound, not breathing, not growling, something between. And then came the hunger, not a hunger for food, a hunger for him, for his flesh, for his soul. It moved, fast, faster than anything that size should be able to move. And Ray ran, his feet pounded against the sand. His breath tore through his lungs. But the desert, it wasn't empty anymore. Shapes moved in the shadows, figures half seen, half formed, watching, waiting, and then a whisper in his ear. You are ours. Ray stumbled, fell, and the sky twisted. Not the sky, the walls, because there had never been a desert. There had never been an escape. The walls of the facility folded back into place. The door he had unlocked was gone, and Ray was still inside. He had never left, because he was never supposed to. Because this place, it wasn't a prison, it was a feeding ground. And Ray had always been the meal. The next morning, the guards found him, curled in the corner, eyes wide, mouth open, screaming at something they could not see, or maybe something they had always seen. They dragged him back to his cage, locked the door, and walked away. Because this was how it always ended. And somewhere, deep beneath the ground, the thing opened its eye and smiled. Because it was still hungry, and it would always be hungry.